Happy Friday.
Yes.
We made it to the end of the week, and we've definitely got that Friday energy for you this morning on the Morning Sprint. I'm Brittany Weir. This is Daphne Gray.
I can say my name.
No, I wanted to say it.
Okay.
I wanted to say this is Daphne Gray.
No, I'm kidding.
Like that.
I'm kidding. I'm Daphne Gray, yes. And get this, it is also game day, too. So we got all type of energy going on. This is dinosaur day.
Yeah.
We got all type of fun
We're
stuff
ready to
happening.
go.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a lot of cool things coming to you guys later on in the show. First and foremost, we give you a teaser. You know, Major League Baseball kicks off, and there are some new rules, which I didn't even know was happening, but this is really cool, in my opinion. They're being implemented in the game. We'll have what those rules are, and we'll want to hear your thoughts later in the sprint on what you think about those particular rules.
Yeah, a lot of controversial thoughts there. Some people like it, some people don't. So let us know in that comment section below, and Jasmine will read it later. But as we mentioned earlier, it is game day. Everyone's talking about those Hokies.
I learned the thingy today.
What is it? Virginia Tech?
Yes, I didn't know. Alyssa was trying to show us that. I was like messing up. But yeah, VT in the house.
There you go. You got your pride. We are ready to go. Everyone's getting ready for that game tonight. So it's game day for Virginia Tech Hokies, and tip-off for the women's first ever NCAA Final Four appearance is tonight at 7 in Dallas.
Now, we have had team coverage both in the Lone Star State and back here at home, specifically our 10 Sports team. Yeah, right, in Dallas, preparing for tip-off while we bring you exclusive content for Virginia Tech legend Frank Beamer.
And First 10 Sports, Brooke Leonard spoke with the Hokies on why they think their shot at the championship is well-deserved.
We didn't just happen to get lucky to get a #1 seed. We beat a lot of really good basketball teams convincingly, and we expect to have that. So as a result, being here is not a surprise. We're very fortunate. We understand it, that it takes a lot of hard work and some luck, but we expect to be here.
Now, our very own Alyssa Ray, she got up early this morning to come and talk to us, of course, and she's been following the Hokie success closely as well.
And she sat down with Frank Beamer, who led Virginia Tech football to a national championship in 1999. He reflected on his journey to the college football finish line.
I mean, how many teams start out at the beginning of the year and it gets down to a national championship game? I mean, you've accomplished a lot already. But the key to it, I think, is to realize, you know, let's get that last one.
Now, to hear more on what Alyssa and Frank talked about ahead of the big game tonight, including his love for the fans, which we know can be off the chain, you can visit our website at WSLS.com. Now, bringing it back here, you know, it's been 24 years since the Hokies made it to the Sweet 16, and on March 20th, 1999 specifically, Virginia Tech faced off against University of Tennessee. Hokies lost 52-68 to the Vols.
But we want you to be a part of our coverage, so tell us where you were in 1999 when the Hokies last made it to the Sweet 16, and you can share your memories in this article on WSLS.com. Also put those memories in that comment section, and we will get to those toward the end of the sprint. But
You say you were like 4, right?
Yeah, I was like 4. I'm sorry. 1999, I think I was like 4 years old, so wasn't really watching much basketball and probably didn't know what a Hokie was back then. But now we know, and we're ready to go for tonight's game.
Jackie, where were you?
I was actually, 6? That would make me 6.
Oh, look,
you didn't
look,
even
kindergarten Daphne.
Yeah, you weren't even.
I was stealing diapers.
Yeah,
There you go,
still
little
doing your
baby.
things.
I was
We ain't gonna get on
literally about 1
Noah
year
right now. Noah is our other baby in here.
Noah's joining us. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, guys, check this out. Coming up tonight on 10 News, we'll be diving deeper into the Hokies' chase for the championship with a special show tonight at 5:30.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this. You can join us as we break down the Final Four teams remaining, the Hokies' road to Dallas, and the rare company Coach Brooke finds himself in. That is tonight at 5:30 here on 10 News. Like I said, we've been following all week. A lot of hard work has gone into this. We've seen Brooke and Appy in Dallas working hard out there in Texas. So we want to
And our
make sure
lovely
we support them.
photog Carter.
Yeah,
Carter's out there too. Don't want to forget him.
Yes, EJ is doing his thing as well. So everybody is just all hands on deck on this, and because it is a historic moment, got the Hokie spirit going all across the board, including in our meteorology department. Let's get to meteorologist Chris Michaels, who's giving a check of our Hokie forecast.
Hey there, guys. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're looking forward to rooting on the women's basketball team as they take on LSU in the Final Four. They'll be in the 80s in Dallas. We'll be in the 60s. We'll see some periods of showers today and also some rain tomorrow. So as we pass on the rock from March to April, we'll see the wind really picking up. That's going to be the case heading into tomorrow afternoon and evening. I've got you guys caught up on all the details you need to know right now on WSLS.com. Enjoy the rest of this Friday edition of the Spring.
What you guys don't know, it took him like 1,000 times to do
I was
that.
gonna say, how many takes did that take for him to get a little spin on the ball? But I love that it was just a basketball.
I was gonna say, I was back here like, oh, Chris has some skills.
At first, so starting off, the ball almost went across the studio. So it's like, it's okay, we can keep doing it. And then he'll get it together, mess up his words, but either way, you already know, everything is just real here. And I think it's super funny that we actually got it down packed on that last take. So good job, Chris.
He did a good job. And speaking of that weather, it's been beautiful out. You know, the springtime, we love it with the sunshine. And with spring comes hummingbirds. So if you love to watch those hummingbirds in the spring and summer, you can actually
look at that
bring
little tongue.
those feeders. Now, I was like, what is she yelling at? But look at that thing. I will say, we have to stop and watch.
That's his tongue.
That's a really good shot. I like that. Well, the Southwest Virginia Wildlife Center says there is a small migration of hummingbirds coming our way, and they need food.
Yeah, and because we are still having some cold weather, it's a huge help to the birds to leave your feeders out right now. So they said the best type of food is homemade. You just need 1 part sugar, 4 parts water. They said that you have to change the water every 3 to 5 days to keep the hummingbirds healthy. You also have to remember to clean it. So we have no dirty bowls out there, okay?
No.
They also urge you to keep feeders out of direct sunlight. So yes, I think it's really cool because don't they look like they're just animations?
Yeah,
You
those
you
are
can't
beautiful.
even tell.
Their little wings are flapping too fast.
Yes, they're
And-
flapping, and then they apparently got a tongue too.
And like this is kind of a common thing. I've said I'm scared of birds. It's a fear of mine.
Yeah.
But hummingbirds, they're actually to me like they're beautiful. Like they don't scare me. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
like,
would
I
be
think they're
one-
so cool.
I would put them in the category
Really?
of what you call those woodpeckers.
No,
I feel-
woodpeckers are different.
Well, I'm just
They go
saying because they got the little thing up that they can poke
No,
something.
but it's just drinking some water, flying away, being
That
pretty
video reminded me of the little hummingbird from the movie Pocahontas.
Oh yes. Exactly. He put his little nose through the little cookie things that she was eating. That thing could go through some skin, I bet too.
I don't know.
Either way, hummingbirds are beautiful.
I like
She's not afraid of them. So if you guys want to give her a pet, hook her with some hummingbirds.
No, I don't need a pet. I can just like mine from a distance.
You go for a distance.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so what do you give somebody who is turning 104 years old?
I just said like something comfy they can enjoy, like a big bathrobe or like
Aw.
socks, like fuzzy socks.
Something
like
that'll help them sleep.
No, just relax. I feel like at 104, you just deserve to relax.
Exactly. You can deserve to relax with some chocolate. But get this, after a century and some change, one woman is giving those around her something special instead.
And when Lucille Claridge sits down at the piano, nearly 100 years of music comes back to her fingerprints.
But how happy do you feel when you start playing piano again? How happy does it make you?
Oh, I'm glad that my fingers work.
Look, I just think she's so cute. She was just like, I'm just happy my hands still work, my fingers still work. So she was just a most adorable lady right there. She says when she sits at the piano, she remembers what matters the most. And something we were talking about earlier is just, it's amazing at how music, no matter what part of life you're in, no matter what you're creating, it always comes back. Like you can hear a song when you were younger, and then today you listen to that same song, you're just like, I got all the words to this
Because
song.
it's like a different part of your brain,
Yep.
which I've learned, not to get into too deep, but my grandma, there was a point where, verbal wasn't the best for her as she got older, but when you would sing to her,
Yeah.
she could sing along perfectly.
Oh.
We'd sing Frank Sinatra with her. She loved singing Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
And it was just that special moment because it's a different part. So yeah, no,
love
anytime,
that.
any age, it comes back to you. But did you ever take piano lessons when you were younger?
I did not. We did have keyboards in our house, but I was a trumpet player, so
Trumpet.
that was all me. But did you take piano
My
lessons?
parents, we did piano lessons for a couple of years. They tried to get me to do it. It was not my thing. I was not
No?
good. And I'll be honest, I didn't really practice that much. That was on me.
Okay.
But my oldest brother is one of those people who can hear a song and just play it on the
Play-
piano.
oh my gosh.
He
Oh my
is so
gosh.
talented. And so he would bless the house with the piano,
Oh.
not me. I
That's
would
good.
just be like, da, 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 da.
Rebecca, do you know how to play piano?
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
figured you did because you're a theater kid. You got
Yeah.
all the music stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't have a keyboard here yet, but Philip's parents have a big stand-up piano in their house, and every
Yeah.
time I go over, it's like, "Can you please play the piano?"
Aw.
And I'm like, "Okay."
That's
Yeah, like,
awesome.
okay, I'll show off
See, I'm
for
not
you.
coordinated with my left hand. I tried. I
So-
attempted. I could play one like.
So my hands are really they don't. I don't have a very large spread between my thumb and my pinky, so it's really hard for me to hit the octaves.
Oh, look at
but,
you.
yeah.
Got them nails on. Make those nails longer.
Ow.
Yeah, there you go. So, okay, so getting to our baseball fans. Something out there for you guys.
Yeah, spraying a lot of people. You know, they think baseball. We had a lot of home openers yesterday. A lot of people were watching. Well, the Major League Baseball season it's officially underway, but fans will likely notice some new rules and changes this season. If you haven't heard, bases are 3 inches larger to help reduce collisions and encourage more steals. But one of the biggest updates is this new pitch clock everyone's
Yeah,
talking about.
it's apparently a timer that gives pitchers 15 seconds to throw when the bases are empty, 20 seconds when there are runners, and they hope that these updates will make the game more exciting. I think it will. I think it'll be very exciting.
I've heard both sides of this, but we want to know your thoughts on these rules. To give feedback, you can put that in the comment section below. But yeah, I've heard some people who say, you know, this is a good thing because that means games will go by quicker in a sense, because that was kind of the thing that baseball games can last a while. But then from the player's perspective, this is so quick, I feel rushed, and like the accuracy of actually being able, is there enough time to do this? And then they think of injuries as well, because I know there's been things where they feel so rushed that then a player gets hit by the ball. It's a whole thing. So people on both sides of it. So let us know your thoughts.
I get that. Isn't it something like that? And forgive my knowledge because I'm not that privy to a lot of football
Baseball.
No, I know. I mean football.
Oh, okay.
So the terminology for football. So I remember when we were watching the Super Bowl, they have a certain time that they have before they. So I wonder if that's kind of the same. You know?
I don't know.
I mean, they have it in basketball too. It's called a shot clock.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you got a certain amount of time before you actually got to get the play started, right?
Before you have a certain amount of time, and then you have to shoot the ball.
Oh.
In basketball.
Oh.
But football is, yes, you have a certain amount of time before, and you get the play started.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, it
yeah,
could be
might
bringing
be.
it over to baseball.
Exactly. Well, we want you guys to tell us what you think about that. Now, once again, our own Brittany Weir was very busy this morning, just like how she was yesterday. And today, get this juggle took it all the way to Hunt. Look at I see you, girl. Oh, look at him, like, okay.
Going on an adventure.
So check this out. Look at this video right here. This is crazy. Like, literally, this joke is on a whole dinosaur.
That was so much fun. The thing is, like, they asked me, they're like, do you want to ride the dinosaur? And I was like, yes, I do want to ride the dinosaur. But this is all at the Berglund Center this weekend. This is all a part of Jurassic Quest. There's me waving those little outtakes from my photographer, Noah. But yes, it is a massive, just dinosaur experience there. You can see the lifelike moving dinosaurs there. There's real fossils that you can see and, learn. There's a lot of education. It's a big aspect of this. It's just learning about the different dinosaurs, what time periods they're from, bone structures, all that kinds of stuff. But then there's also the fun activities like the children's rides. There's like the sand pits where you can go in and like dig through and find the fossils, and the children's activities, games, all kinds of stuff. So happening all weekend long at the Berglund Center. If you want to check it out, we do have all those details on those ticket prices and stuff on our website.
Oh my gosh, do we have any video of the baby dragon? Not dragon. Sorry,
the baby dinosaur Trixie?
Yeah,
No,
Trixie.
I don't think we have any footage of Trixie. I'm not sure.
So-
But it's a lot of fun.
So
We
with
had
those big boys, did they have like sound coming out of them when their mouth was opening?
Yeah, so there's like sounds coming out of
What does
them.
sound
They're
sound like?
moved.
What does sound sound
I
like?
knew you were gonna just say.
What does
wanna
it
hear
sound
my
like?
dinosaur
Yeah,
sound?
I want to hear your dinosaur sound. What is that? That's what it was. So it's like, okay, there you go.
What about yours? Tell me your dinosaur sound. Oh, that's kind of.
Yeah.
That's like a.
Are you
that's
sure?
Like a cat.
I don't know.
What's that shoulder action over there?
Rebecca, what's your dinosaur sound?
Okay, that's the same thing,
Sounds like the
basically.
T-Rex.
We all related.
Wait, can you do
Whatever you just did.
what's your
What is that?
the one?
What
I'm
is that?
blanking on the words. What's the dinosaur that flies in the air? What's it
Oh,
called?
the
pterodactyl?
I think that I would think
What would
that.
that make?
I just did it. Okay, y'all.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
Keep it
Not
moving.
too much fun with our dinosaur sounds, but yes, lots of fun at the Berglund Center. You can check it on out. But someone we want to check in with is Jasmine.
Yes.
Good morning and happy Friday, Jasmine.
Good morning, happy Friday.
Jazz, give us a dinosaur roar.
Yes!
There we go.
Good job,
Jasmine was the
Jasmine.
best.
Alrighty, so Jasmine, what are you thinking about the big Hokies game tonight? Everyone watching?
Yes.
I am super pumped. Like, they are killing it this season. Like, I'm super pumped.
Yes. Hey, Jazz, there's some watch parties taking place today. I know there was one that you guys wrote about on the website, one at Buffalo Wild Wings, correct?
Yeah, it's at the Buffalo Wild Wings near Tanglewood Mall.
Okay, that's gonna be a packed one.
Yeah,
I
it
bet you'll
will.
see Alyssa Ray there. She loves her Buffalo
Oh,
Wild Wings.
yeah.
You know that.
Well, she's not busy working because, she's been on this
Oh,
Beamer
yeah.
interview. Like, she has been just as passionate. So we have a really good sports team that's been on this, haven't we, Jazz?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Jasmine, do we have any comments this morning?
no comments this morning, but as always, you guys, if you want to leave, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and we'll respond to them.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Jasmine, so much. And we hope you have a good rest of your Friday and a good weekend. You deserve it, girl.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, bye, Jazz. All right, so of course, you know, the news doesn't stop when this show is over. We want to give you guys kind of a heads up of what's taking place throughout the rest of the day.
All right, so coming up later on our newscast, including 10 News at noon, after deliberating for 5.5 hours, a jury found a Radford man guilty of aggravated murder in the 2020 death of a 2-year-old. Andrew Bird was found guilty on multiple charges, including abduction and assault and battery. Our own Amy has been following this story very closely all week long.
We're also continuing coverage of the indictment of former President Donald Trump. The historic indictment comes in a case centered around allegations of hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Exact charge or charges is currently unknown, but if convicted, the charge carries a maximum prison sentence of 4 years.
And Carillion Clinic is expanding its footprint at Tanglewood Mall in Roanoke, building a new site for Carillion Mental Health. It'll act as one-stop shop for people of all ages to get the mental health services they need, like for anxiety, depression, PTSD, and more. You can catch all of those stories coming up at noon with Alyssa.
And I also want to let you guys know about some changes that are coming. So, yeah, this is our last day in March, correct? April Fool's Day is tomorrow, so y'all be good.
Oh, we got to watch out.
But also on Monday, we're changing the times, right? Is that right, Rebecca? We're no longer at 9 anymore. We're rolling to 8 o'clock,
Yeah,
right?
we backing it up.
Yeah, so I love the way you said it. Yeah, so
Backing it up.
we're backing it up and dumping it at 8 o'clock. We got Duke in the house. So go ahead.
Duke, come over here. Come say hi. Come join us.
Look at
Oh, look at this.
Duke.
There you go. Wait, you want to wear my hat?
There we go.
Look at this.
There's our Jurassic Quest hat
Yes.
for this morning.
Look at him.
Yes. But yes, for anyone watching, we are going to be live starting at 8 a.m. This
Yep.
is again next week, so make sure to maybe wake up a little bit earlier or get that coffee earlier and join us and tell your friends.
Yes, be sure to make sure you start putting a focus on WSLS.com. Of course, we're going to have a couple changes coming up that we'll let you guys know for sure. But again, that time is different. 8 a.m., not 9, 8 a.m. Come back and join us. We're going to enjoy the rest of our day with our Hokie coverage. Make sure you guys pay attention to all of that. And also any other news updates that we have coming throughout our newscast and online at WSLS.com. You guys got anything?
I'll say, Duke, any Friday thoughts?
You know, it is the weekend. We are here. It's been a wonderful week. A lot of activity, a lot of stories that we've been following for you all. But I know I'm sorry. I'm all up in your.
I'm sorry.
Microphone.
He's talking in the mic. He's talking in the mic for people watching.
Yes, but it's been good though. It's been a good week. We're looking forward to the weekend. We'll see what develops. Thank you. We'll see what develops with the Hokies tonight.
Exactly.
It's going to be a great show.
A lot of excitement. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday edition of the Morning Sprint. We'll be back here again at 8 o'clock Monday with more positive news.